Oh, what a beautiful day for some shade. And also, as it turns out, it's a beautiful day to hear Katy Perry just rip the hell out of Taylor Swift. See, Katy released a brand new song called Swish Swish last night, featuring Nicki Minaj, and many people believe that it's about Taylor. This is for many reasons. 1. Katy and Taylor have been in a feud for years now after Katy made a business deal that rubbed Taylor the wrong way. As the story goes, Taylor was on tour with some backup dancers who'd previously worked for Katy, and when Katy went on her tour, those dancers left Taylor to work for her. Taylor began making passive-aggressive digs at Katy in the press, and she even went as far as writing Bad Blood, her own impressive Perry Slam song. So it just makes sense that, with her new album, Katy would take some time to hit back at her. 2. Katy was directly asked in an interview last week if she'd have a song about Taylor on her new album, and she said that there is no one thing that's calling out any one person. However, she added one thing to note is, you can't mistake kindness for weakness and don't come for me. Anyone. 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 And that's not to any one person, and don't quote me that it is, because it's not. It's not about that. But if it's not about any one person, Katy, why would you say it in response to a question about Taylor Swift? She went on to say that everything has a reaction or a consequence, so don't forget about that. Okay, honey, so we can only assume that this new song is Taylor's consequence. 3. Well, just listen to the thing. In the first verse, Katy sings a tiger don't lose no sleep, don't need opinions from a shellfish or a sheep, which could be a direct reference to that time she called Taylor the Regina George in sheep's clothing. She also sings Don't Come For Me, which is exactly what she said in that interview quote that was supposedly not about any one person. The name of the song, Swish, Swish, could be a play on Taylor's last name, but in the chorus, Katy sings Swish, Swish, Bish, another one in the basket. Can't touch this. Another one in the casket. And really, the whole thing just keeps getting juicier when you get to Nikki's verse. Remember, Nikki had her own spat with Taylor a couple of years ago. Nikki was upset that her music video for Anaconda didn't get nominated for the Video of the Year MTV VMA, and she wrote something on social media about how women with slim bodies are the only ones who get nominated for videos like hers. Taylor thought she was talking about her and addressed it, but she'd misunderstood Nikki, and she honestly ended up looking a little foolish. She apologized, Nikki accepted it, but now it seems like things aren't as good between them as they seemed. In the song, Nikki raps don't be trying to double back, I already despise you. All that fake love you showing couldn't even disguise you. She finishes with I only FCK with queens, so I'm making hits with Katy. Harsh, right? And so amazing. But, understandably, Taylor's people don't agree. Ruby Rose, one of Swift's best squad members, took to Twitter right after the song was released, writing purposeful poop to bomb a Patty to a sloppy mess of writing over the top of funk agenda. Stop trying to make quit. I mean fetch happen. I just think with everything going on in the world to go from rebranding as political activist only to ditch it and go low is a bummer, she added. Hilariously, Ruby also tweeted not gonna lie Nikki is great on it and basically the only part that doesn't sound a mess. I've always stood up for the people I love and against things I think are cheap or mean-spirited, she finished. That's not new. You have to follow your heart emoji. We're sure that other Swift squad members will quickly follow suit in defending their queen. What a time to be alive.